Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the OCC podcast. My name is Dragon or Nathan Stubby. Of course, I'm joined by my co host, David Jansen, over here. And today we have the famous Sam Knowler with us today. How are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And David, how are you?
I'm doing great. Excited to get talking about this because I know Sam's been doing a lot of great things in the area, and also I think at nationals he did very well this year and everything. So just great to kind of hear how he's been doing, how he's been advancing so quickly in his arm wrestling journey as he's so young and stuff.
100%. Well, Sam, let's start it off then. Tell us about let's tell us about the arm melter and your championship that you need to be upholding.
Yeah, so that's on the 25th, and I'll be defending 3 belts, 154 right, and then 154 left, and 176 left. Those will be the right-handed match will be against Matt Smith, and then left-handed 154 will be against Donald Burns, and I think the 176 will be against Cody Lazert, I think.
And are
Okay.
those all super matches, or
Yeah.
how are those going now?
Yeah, those are
All
all
in
super
one day.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, some pretty big names right off the bat. I mean, Matt Smith being number one in Ontario, I believe, for you said right hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be quite the match, sure. And then what else is kind of involved in this arm? More of like a tournament? Is there double elimination tournament working?
When I was in the tournament, it was triple elimination, so I think it'll be triple elimination again. And like whatever like the tournament gets for like the payouts with the tournament, they'll pay the super matches that amount. So of the super match, the winner gets 75% of the payout and the loser gets 25.
Very nice. So we have a question in the chat from Leo. Who is your toughest opponent that you have ever had to face, and why?
Um, I don't know. Probably um who is it? Probably the guy that got second at nationals this year for the men's. Um he was like really strong in the hand, like I could not take his hand at all, and I needed to get to the straps to beat him.
What was
Wow.
his name?
Um, can't think of it right now.
And that was in juniors or seniors?
That was in seniors.
So it was Zach Monroe.
No, no.
He did 140 something, I think. Actually, he won national. Zach did.
Yeah, I
He
ended
was
up
winning
winning
class higher.
the seniors for 154. Um, I can't think of his name.
That's all good. Maybe if it comes to you later. Give us a bit of your background as to how you got into arm wrestling. Obviously, tell us your age maybe and stuff, and then who your team is. Because for some of us that are more local and stuff, see you around here and stuff, we kind of know that you're really up and coming and you're really getting some good wins lately and stuff. Tell us kind of how you've got there and how your progression's going.
It's going pretty good. I think I'm getting like super strong, like
Maxime.
oh, like the guy's name is Maxime, the guy who got second. He's from Quebec.
Oh,
So
nice.
back on topic. Uh, what is it? Okay, yeah, like I've been getting like really strong recently. So I started out like a year, like 10 months ago around, and I just started arm wrestling with my cousin. We found some tournaments to go to. They weren't close at all. They were like freaking 4 hours away. um, But after that, we found a few clubs. They're both an hour away each way. So I go to the Pinheads and London. Those are like the two clubs I travel to regularly. And they've helped me a lot with technique and just helping me out, getting me stronger for facing more people.
Oh, that's awesome. How did you find out about arm wrestling at such a young age?
Just my cousin Ben. He found it on Facebook, and it just kind of we just started arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Just
What
started
is your
tournaments. Yeah.
Yeah, what is your favorite technique and like how have you really dialed into that?
I would say probably a top roll. It's just the most like it's just the easiest thing to do, and like it's like if you can take the wrist, it's a lot easier.
Okay. So now that you've said that, we're out here live and your opponents could be watching.
Yeah.
How would you say your hook / press kind of is? What is your main defense, I guess, against somebody who doesn't want you to top roll them?
I'm fine going in a hook too. Like it doesn't matter. Like I train everything in practice, so everything's pretty solid.
Perfect. Perfect. I had something.
Going Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Going forward in your training and stuff. Oh, Josh says your press is really strong.
Yeah.
Going forward in your training and stuff, is it mainly table time or do you have specific workouts and stuff? And then how do you work that out? Like, do you have a job day to day or are you still in school? And how does that all correlate?
Yeah, I'm in school right now, so I'm not really working out as much as I normally would be because like tests and stuff. But usually I'm just table time, just on the table mostly every day. But I'll do like 3 main lifts. I'll do pronation, cupping, and then just bicep curls.
Very
Yeah.
nice. And really, how have you found what works the best in your table training? Like, do you do slow like warm-ups and then where you get into different moves and just static training, or are you doing a lot of ready goes, or like kind of take us through a practice that you have behind the scenes?
Okay, so it's like mostly just like slow pulls. So I'll just like ease into it and then just go as like hard as I can anyway. Like I'll go to top roll once that's like burnt out. Then I'll try and go to a hook. I'll go to a press. Just when everything's burnt out, my arms are just done. Then that's pretty much it for practice.
Nice. And then, okay, we got another question here in the chat. Have you ever got injured in arm wrestling?
No, never got injured.
Never injured.
Always trying to stay safe.
There you go. And then in terms of you going more for your muscle, are you trying to do tendon specific training as well? Or do you balance that at all, or how do you do that?
I mostly just go for strength training, so like close to 1 rep maxes and stuff.
That's good. It's good. Nice. And then let's see, for upcoming events, do you plan on, obviously you're going to be going to the arm melter. That's a given. How about for like the rest of the year? Do you have any upcoming events that you're planning on going to?
I'll be going to the Ottawa Open.
Okay. Nice.
I don't know about any other tournaments that are coming up. I think they'll probably be next year after Ottawa Open.
How do you feel your chances are against some of the guys? Like, I'm guessing, do you know which super match at the arm melter is going to be your first?
No clue, but I don't think it'll matter too much. Like, I think I'll have a good shot at winning.
All 3 of the super matches.
Yeah.
I mean, being strong mentally is huge, and that's awesome. Like, I think going into training and different specifics like this, I think mentally strong. I don't know how you look at it and how you come into different matches and tournaments, but I think many times being mentally in the right place is huge. And for you to come and do that, how is some of that behind the scenes and stuff? Do you have like teammates that help you out? I don't know, in specific training that puts you in a good mental spot, or do you have routines that you do?
I think like I just train a lot, which helps because like if I'm training like so much, like no one else is going to be training as much as I am. So I feel like I'll be in a good spot to like have a good chance of winning no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, and just running on the back of some of your victories as well. If we had the Mac Challenger series, you mind just run us through that? Who you pulled and whether you won or not?
Yep, I pulled Evan Van Ittersum. I ended up winning that 3-0 and 2 elbow fouls. The first match, I went straight for a press and I got an elbow foul off the side of the pad. And then after that, I went to a press and then like a hook drag and ended up getting him on the first one. And I just used that strategy for the rest of them.
Really a good defense, and to take away his pronation, which is in his own press, is his biggest weapon. And once that is taken away, normally he fails slightly on his right arm. Do you have any arm wrestlers who inspired you to start arm wrestling?
Not really. I just got into it because my cousin did, and we just arm wrestled a lot, back and forth.
And then bouncing off of that, now currently when you're in training and stuff, and I don't know if you're online a lot, but do you have arm wrestlers that do inspire you now, and who maybe you take different aspects of their training and implement that into your own?
Just people I train with. They talk a lot about different like stuff, and I'll like implement it and see how it works. Just because might as well. You always got something new to learn.
For sure. For sure.
How do you find in your day-to-day life, how do you cope with pain and tendon pain and stuff like that? Has that affected you at all throughout your arm wrestling career, or because you're so young and stuff, that's very doesn't affect you much?
Yeah, it doesn't affect me that much.
Nathan, you're a bit younger than me anyways, but how have you found that all that works and stuff? Do you struggle with a lot? And
In terms of muscle pain and I mean even tendon pain, I think yeah, the biggest thing if you're only doing table time, kind of like you do it once a week, and if you don't train a ton, then you're going to find a lot of tendon pain, especially. But for me, it's typically a 1 or 2 days after practice. I'm still doing my training, right? I'm still doing Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. I'm training as well. And I find that really helps to get the tendons kind of, kind of back up to par. And then, yeah, you've got the muscle fatigue. That's just a normal part of training. And I think actually blood flow is so huge when you're kind of near the end of your practice session. You just sit there, you do some slow pulling, some really nice like blood flow exercises. I find helps a lot. Yeah.
yeah, I find that as well. We have another question in the chat. What is the quickest time it took you to defeat an opponent?
I don't know. I don't have a stopwatch, but probably like probably like a 0.2 of a second. Not too quick, like not too slow.
Are you
Yeah.
going when you're pulling, depending on a tournament or a super match, are you like trying to be a flash pin, or is your endurance fine too if it gets put into a drawn out battle?
Yeah, my endurance is not bad. It's not at the elite level yet, but it's good enough to stick in there.
Because I definitely feel like with Matt Smith, if you get put in a hook, like he seems like he's a guy that can really drag out a match if it's in a deep hook.
Yeah, for sure. I would just try and get quick pins on him just to see
Yeah.
what I can do
Good.
against him.
But Matt Smith is also quite a decent bit lighter than you, I believe, as well, right? He's top in his 154 class, but or not.
Yeah, he normally cuts to 154 though, I think.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so he'll be bulking up to get this one. Yeah. See how that goes.
What are some of your thoughts on all this stuff that Sam's got going on and stuff? Nathan, give us a bit of your background to watching him and stuff or hearing from him. Obviously, we're good friends with some guys like Evan that he's recently defeated and stuff, and give us some background to how you know him. And
Yeah, so I started about a year ago, and of course, kind of like my contact with Evan has always been I've heard of Sam, I've known about him. I didn't meet him until quite recently actually, and then yeah, we've pulled together a couple times, but yeah, just seeing from where you have kind of like Evan is kind of like my benchmark since that's like the first person I've really arm wrestled. And then you go to from seeing him destroy Sam to then seeing him come back again at the Mac event and actually take Evan down is mind blowing. Didn't expect that at all. Of course, I was rooting for Evan, of course, but just seeing that, incredible. How about you?
yeah, I haven't pulled with them. I think I'm stronger than Sam. Just kidding. No, but heard a lot of good from the teammates and stuff, and everyone says that he puts in the work. And I think that's one thing when you hear about anyone, regardless of the sport, is somebody that's willing to put their face in the dirt or their hands in the dirt and really get dirty. And everyone says that Sam is really willing to grind it out. He's not the first guy to leave. He's not the first guy to give up. He's always that guy that's willing to, regardless of where the match goes, stick in it and and try again. You fall down, you stand back up, you keep going. And so hearing that over the last year, a bit over a year, kind of getting to know him, hearing the name at first, didn't know who he was, and then kind of being able to put a face to the name. Now meeting him recently and stuff. And I think it's good. I think it's now national champ. He's had incredible wins. I, for me, if he's going to pull off all three wins at the upcoming arm melter, I mean that's huge. I think that that's really going to put his stake in Ontario arm wrestling as to his rankings and stuff. Very
Oh yeah,
solidify him there and stuff.
yeah.
And so I think that's awesome. And just continue grinding it out. And yeah, you're only young. What are you? 18, 17?
18.
Yeah. So it's only upward from here. Like your joints are gonna continue to really harden up. Your tendons are gonna tighten up and everything over the years. You keep arm wrestling this soon, you won't be able to open your arm very far, so you'll be set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're well on your way to kind of cementing your name and within the legacy of arm wrestling itself in terms of I mean, arm wrestling itself is up on the rise. Obviously, we've seen a ton of media attention slowly start to turn from the strongman events with Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw. And I think you getting in there and kind of saying, hey, I'm here, I'm rising while this stuff is going on. That's such a crazy opportunity that for you to really you're going to get your name in there and you're going to shine 100%. Yeah.
So if you get do you know Mike Hitt?
No.
So he beat Matt Smith on the Mac 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you were there. Anyways, yeah, if you beat Matt Smith convincingly, I think we should get Ian and get him to set you up a match with him on the Mac if you'd ever be interested.
Yeah, that
Mike
works.
Hitz, I think, ranked in North America at 154s around number 6.
Yeah, I think he said something like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's number 1 in where does he live? Idaho or Illinois or something? I think he said.
Remember.
He lives somewhere around there and he's number 1 in his state. Yeah, so getting into the North American, the big names for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your ambitions for arm wrestling in the coming years? Obviously, everything is one day at a time, but kind of your, or do you have no aspirations for the future?
Probably get to like East versus West, something like that.
Are you planning on doing a world such as WAF or IFA anytime in the future?
I have in the past. I already arm wrestled IFA last year. I ended up getting like 7th and like 12th in the world last year in the youth.
Okay.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Are you thinking of doing that again, or what are you kind of
Um,
your thoughts?
I think I will next year because it's in Japan,
Uh,
which is pretty sick. So I'll probably go there. That's IFA
Okay.
Awesome.
next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
How about
if
something like the Arnold Classics, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Thinking about?
Yeah. I'll see if I can go there too. That would be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
if 2027, I think WAF is coming to Canada or something. That's what they have it listed as right now. Would you think of pulling there or no?
I don't care. I'll pull anywhere. Like, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know different people have different opinions depending on the worlds and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, once you get onto those the international stuff, you really open yourself up to, like the tough events that team arm wrestling and whatnot. I think those really open their doors too then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For people looking to either follow your journey and stuff, where can they find you?
I don't really post anything, so they can't find me at all. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not really on the internet at all.
Well, then they either got to show up to Pinhead's Arm Wrestling in Windsor or London Arm Wrestling in London, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet the man in person. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir. Anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Well, Sam, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
It's been a pleasure having you on, and hope to see you soon. And best of luck on your upcoming matches.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure. All right. See everybody later.
See ya. What are kind of? We're still live.
We are still live. Yeah.
What are kind of things up and coming that you have for, say, 2025 as we're coming close to a close? We're in October, but
Yeah.
what are some events you have coming up? Are you thinking of going to Tough this coming weekend?
No, I'm not doing anything. I probably won't be doing anything till 2025. I really want to go to the Arnold's
2026.
or yeah, sorry, 2026. Yeah, get my years mixed up here. I really want to go to the Arnold's. Obviously, I think that's a bit out of my league right now. But yeah, I'm really just thinking of. I've been cracking down hard on the training. Yeah, kind of starting October and even September. And I think I'm just gonna push myself to try to, really get out there. And I think I'm probably the first time I'm gonna hit is arm cats in February. I mean, if there's something before that, I'll probably look into it, but I haven't really started looking yet. No. What are you
Yeah.
thinking?
I'd like to hit up. I really wanted to do this one this coming weekend, but God, it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's like I didn't realize it till coming up that it was Thanksgiving weekend. I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna go, and then it's like looking at the calendar. I'm like, I can't. It's just
Yeah.
impossible. It's one of those weekends where it's like it doesn't matter what year. It's not gonna work for me if it's on that weekend.
Yeah.
I always have family stuff going on. And I'm always going to put that first, unless it was something major and I was a Dan the nightmare.
Dan the Nightmare. Who's the host?
The only nightmare he has is his own weakness. Is the one of the chat things I put in the chat last week on his. Hey Dan, if you ever want to jump on, you just let me know. I'll send you the link. He's got his own collaborate podcast that he normally does on Tuesday nights. Good stuff.
Oh,
He always
okay.
tries to get a bunch of good guys on and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
he always is promoting a lot of Mac and a lot of stuff in the States as well. Yeah, but back
Awesome.
onto, yeah. For myself, this coming year, so then in November, I forget what it is, 17th or something, that there's going to be the elite, global elite.
Oh, that's
I
right.
really want to go on there. I know maybe next time collaborate and pull to. Maybe next time collaborate and pull together is his channel. Everyone go give him a like and stuff on his channel.
Yeah.
Dan the Nightmare,
Collaborate
and
and pull.
he always got some people on Tuesday nights. I talk shit because I am a shit disturber. I always go in his chat and tell him he's weak. And it is because one day we will have a match, or he will find himself in an Ontario tournament with me, and I will destroy him.
There you go.
But for 2025, I'm hoping to go to Global Elite, and I don't think there's going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a tournament, but I have talked with some guys, and I know a couple matches that aren't released yet, and so that's
Okay.
pretty awesome.
Nice.
So I'd love to go and hang out with a lot of guys. Alex Kardec is going to be there. Currently, he's on for pulling Philip Larson. I would
Okay.
love for that match to still happen, but if Philip is not, he says right now he's partially injured, and then he has already a match at the upcoming East vs. West with Manuel Battaglia, and that guy's from Italy. So I'm not sure how that's going to go if he doesn't get healed up or fixed up before his upcoming matches. I don't think there's any point for him to be pulling somebody top 10 until he gets himself checked out and stuff. And that's not a diss on him. I see he's like really up and coming, great.
Yeah.
But just,
Yeah.
come out to our Challenger Series November 8th. Where is your Challenger Series, Dan?
Yeah, we got to get Dan. We got to get Dan on here.
Yeah, give us some more details, and then we'll talk about that on ours too. I know you're definitely going to be talking about that on yours, but yeah, give us some more details. And hey, we love promoting Mac. We love everything that Ian and I forget the other guy from Mac. Whatever. I don't know how I forget names when I'm on doing stuff in Long Island, New York. Well, everyone, November 8th, Challenger Series in Long Island, New York. Definitely go find out all the details on Dan the Nightmare's channel.
Yeah, he's got a Facebook.
Collaborate and pull together. Yep, Facebook. At a place called the Fit Factory. So kind of almost like, we had it at the Factory, which is an old Kellogg's here in London, Ontario. It was a super cool place, an event that was hosted by the London team, and obviously a branch off of the Mac Challenger Series. Ran very well. I think there was 46 or 47 super matches. Went very smooth and stuff, and then a tournament pretty smooth as well. So hoping to go November to the Global Elite, which is also a branch off of Mac, and then after November, probably we're going to do just an in-house thing again, probably with a couple different clubs. Just get either a mega practice or something, January or something around here. I know I've kind of talked with a couple guys. We've done it before. I know there's people interested in doing it again, so got to get that up and going, talking about doing that soon again. And then next then would be February. I'm hoping I can do it, but not sure because we're expecting. And so that's kind of, I don't know what exactly. Obviously, God decides the timeline, but
yes, sir.
I don't want to go too close to when my wife's due and stuff, just because. Regardless of everything. And so, but if not, then I'm hoping to go provincials, which is also hosted in Hamilton by the same guys, the Askies, that host Armcast. So hopefully I can go to both. the February tournament and the provincials. But if not, I'm definitely going to be going to provincials. So
Yeah.
hopefully 3 up and coming. Hopefully another one this year, maybe 2. But yeah, I can't make this weekend because I know there is also a no elimination tournament after. I think
Oh,
this
okay.
coming weekend in
Yeah.
Toronto. But
Yeah. I mean,
You know-
I've heard some things about our personal super matches, or like our personal our in-house, I guess, in club stuff. I've had a couple challenges, so we'll see how that turns out for sure. Yeah, that global elite, I completely forgot about that. But I'm definitely gonna look into it. That was November 29, eh?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it for sure. But
Yeah, I know Blake's on that card as well. He's
oh,
pulling
nice.
against Alex Toprol, which is Schoolboy's brother.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I think that's going to be a crazy match. I really hope that Blake's getting ready for that. I think that'll be an awesome match.
Yeah. Blake's good at what he does, though. I mean, I've not seen Alex Toprol, but that's yeah, Blake's good at what he does.
Good luck,
Yeah,
gents, with the show. Maybe next week I can hop on the show. Got to run. Have a great night, gents. Hey, thanks, Dan. Definitely, I will message you here shortly, and then we'll get that set up. We'd love to have you on next week and stuff.
For sure.
I know Montana Armbender is also has an event coming up, so I'd love to talk with some of their guys and stuff.
Right.
Kind of, yeah, they got a great thing going with. They've kind of hosted the like a very. It's kind of like a close knit thing where and like people
Okay.
like will be always throwing money at the thing and stuff. Like some matches like get like a couple $1,000s just thrown like onto the stage and stuff, and people are like constantly betting on the matches and stuff. It's kind of like a casino area bar,
Huh.
and yeah, and they've had like RVJ versus Sandris. They've had Todd Hutchings there over the
Wow.
last couple of years. John Terrian's been there. Bunch of great guys have been
Yeah.
there over the last while. So I know there's a couple guys that I don't personally know, but know from online and stuff and talking with them from Alberta that are having matches there. Also, another guy that was recently at MAC here in Ontario, the last MAC 4, Clifton Erickson. He's going to be there. He's had matches there for a couple of years in a row. So, yeah, it's going to be great stuff. A bunch of great events coming up. Also, EVW coming up in October. And
Yep.
then GVW coming up in October too. So, yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on, and it's definitely it's increased a lot over the years for sure. I mean, obviously, I haven't been doing it for that long, but I mean, even over the course of a year, it seems like a bunch of new things have popped up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Well, I'm ready to call her a night. What about you?
sounds good. Yeah, for
Take
sure.
care, everyone. We will definitely be back on next week, Tuesday. Hope to see you all then.
All right.